Out towards left center. Pajes on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Randy Rosarena.
Pitch misses. Ball one. Into center. Dives and it gets by. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now it's the right fielder, Luke Raley. Swing and a miss, strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a two-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. That one lifted to left. Hernandez under it. That's out number two. And now for Seattle, Cole Young. Ground ball to the right side. Fires over to first. That's the third out. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Big swing and a miss. Runner takes off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And it's caught just in front of the wall. One out man at first. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
High fly ball, right field. He's got it. 2 away now. Swinging a foul straight back. In the air to left center. Rodriguez moving under it. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Brendan Donovan. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. Didn't go. The 1-0. Fought off foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. That hits the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Breaks his bat, pops it up. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mariners, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Way inside.
That's a ball.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Tied him up on a fastball inside. 2 down, bases empty. Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
We've seen that a few times now. They're chasing fastballs that are off the plate. They need to be more disciplined with those pitches.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
Mariners.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Runner goes again. Ball misses. Got him swinging. Start of the 4th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Outside low, ball 1. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. And 1 out now.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Fouled off. He was late. On the ground to third. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Raley settles underneath it. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman Max Muncy.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. Bottom 4. Now it's the Mariners DH. Dominic Canzone.
Designated hitter Dominic Canzone.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Swings over the top of that one. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. This one in the air right field. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for
So
the
up next,
Mariners,
Luke Rayleigh.
right fielder,
Single to right in his first trip.
Rayleigh.
Swings through that one for strike one. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. To second, and it throws the shortstop off the bag. That one fouled off. Oh, right to the backstop. Both runners move up, 2 in scoring position now, and that takes away the double play. 2 on, 1 out. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike. So digging in, Cole Young. Golden opportunity right here.
Cole Young.
And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Here's a 1-1. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. In the air, left field. He's got it. Runners tag up from second and third. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back in Seattle, we go to the top of the 5th. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Up the middle, and that chance handled on the first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pajes.
Swings through that.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
For the Dodgers,
here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Comes up empty. And he grounds one to the right side. Toss to Naylor. That's the inning.
Back now. I really want. Bobby, put it off.
Back at T-Mobile Park and stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan. Gets him to chase after that one. This one in the air center field. Pajes has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Mariners, catcher Cal Raleigh.
High fly ball out into left center field. Hernandez should have this one. 2 down. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game.
Julio Rodriguez.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Seattle, all set for the top of the 6th. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Sliced hard but foul. And that one fouled off.
So now
How
it's
about
all
not being
about
able to
protective
hit?
mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as it's a late swing that maybe you're...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's off the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
That's for this time.
That smash towards center. Should be extra bases. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The batter now
Up
will
next,
be Will
for the
Smith.
Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
In the air, right field. Rayleigh under it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. And he's safe. Great
Up
effort,
next,
but it's
for
a
the
tie
Dodgers,
ball game.
First baseman Freddie Freeman.
Fouled off left side.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. Up the middle. That's a hit. And that extends the inning for Teoscar Hernandez.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that is that. Bottom of the sixth. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor.
First baseman Josh Naylor.
Yamamoto back to work.
Well, these Mariners definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind him. I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but it doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
That one well upstairs. Now 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Go ahead, run on. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Blake Trinan.
Swing and a miss. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mariners, right fielder, Luke Rayleigh.
Pulls that one foul. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Trinan, 37 years young. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. That's too low. Ball one. And a swing and a miss. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the top of the seventh. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Now pitching
New pitcher for the Mariners, Gabe Spire.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. And that one hammered. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Up next for the
and
Dodgers,
now the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for Seattle, Leo Rivas.
Leo Rivas.
In the air to left center. Betts gets under it. Diving. It gets down. Could be extra bases. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And a swing and a miss. That one lifted to left. Hernandez drifts towards it, and there's one away. Go-ahead run on base. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners.
Brendan Donovan.
Swings through the sweeper.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Field 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Back in Seattle.
Now
For the top of the 8th. New pitcher on now, Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement. On the ground, right side, Young. Throws to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Gone. Shohei Ohtani the opposite way. One down. Here's Mookie now. High in the air, out to right. Raley moving under this one. And there are two down.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Center field. Rodriguez racing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back at T-Mobile Park and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Misses the sweeper.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
That one missed. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Number 70 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to
run around the move. They pitch out. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. This one in the air, center field. Pajes gets there. He's under it. One away. In now is the Mariners DH, Dominic Canzone. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. Bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Strike one.
The sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickoff.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Relay throw home.
Productive at bat for sure right there. Nice sac fly. Ties up the ball game. And now they've got a wolf for a way to go ahead.
Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first. And that will end the inning. We go to the ninth. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. Here's 0-1. Loop behind second, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Line drive, that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Comes up empty. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in.
On the tag,
and they
you're
got
out.
him. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that's the third out. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And now for Seattle. Leo Rivas. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Liner snagged at first.
Up next for the Mariners, second baseman, Cole Young.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
A pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
On the ground to third, Muncy. And they got
He's
him.
out.
Now,
Up
Brendan
next
Donovan.
for the Mariners,
You know, this is kind of a tough
third
matchup
baseman,
as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed
Donovan.
pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Freeman. That's the third out. And we're back in Seattle. And that's a play for the Dodgers. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Jose A. Ferrer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Runner edges away at second. That one is absolutely belted. And it is out of here. He hammers one out to right. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 4-2. Foul ball. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will get out of play. Liner snagged at first. Next to hit,
Up
Alex
next
Freeland.
for the Dodgers, second baseman, Alex Freeland.
This one in the air, center field. 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ball. Outside.
Oh,
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. This one high in the air to left center. Arozarena
this one
has
is
a
not
beat
going
on it.
well.
And that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now the Mariners catcher. So they turn to their closer, Edwin Diaz.
Number
Save
3,
opportunity
Edwin
for him
Diaz.
right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Tags the
He's
runner,
out.
and it's a double play. On the ground to the left. On to first. Ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final 4-2.